Because we have to begin to prepare ourselves for that restoration. The Lord spoke to me early today, and I meditated this on Sunday, but we tend to give the devil credit for what God is doing. Praise Bishop. And we sometimes literally get upset with God because he doesn't do seemingly what I want him to. But then we forget that we prayed and asked God to do certain things in our lives. But we had in mind that it was going to be a smooth transition. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you got some stuff in you that God has to get out. The bottled water from the neighbor, not to drink, but to pour down the pump. There it is. To prime it. You should never have to be primed in service. The praise team shouldn't have to sing 6 praise songs and 4 worship songs and 2 hymns before you tune in. The Bible said, I will be in him a well of water. Doing what? Springing up. See, it don't take me but a moment to give God praise that I can think. See, we say, when I think of goodness, use all that for me. But that's a cliche. I don't just dance in church. In my man cave. I be on the airplane, my wife, and I'm gonna get people in there. She had no children. And Terah took Abram his son, Lot the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of Chaldees, listen to this, to go into the land of Canaan. And they came to Haran and dwelt there. And these are the days of terror. Anybody that has been in the building trade know what I'm talking about. Before they used the term flipping houses, I did that. I bought them. Well, first thing I had to do to get all that wallpapers, remember I had 5 or 6, 7, 8 layers of wallpaper. They had shag carpet and stuff on the floor. Went under there and found out that it was hardwood floors under it. Let me try this side. We have been trying to renovate the church. Trying to avoid messes. But if we're going to have the restoration that God intended, some dust, some fuss. Oh God, I thank you. When you think about the rebuilding of the walls, the Bible said there was rubbish and stuff all around it. Everything in place. Preach, Bishop. Sometimes we try to give off the impression, y'all ain't gonna like this one, that the whole week is passed and we crossed every T and dotted every I. There is a part of you that doesn't love God. Can I preach a few minutes? And if you don't identify this, you will never be restored. Am I helping anybody? I used to buy old cars. I bought a car that had it set up on blocks and stuff. And said, it ain't no good. I said, okay, what you want for it? What I had to do was to have that car taken off the blocks. I couldn't drive it. I had to have it towed. I'm going somewhere. There are people in the church that are being told they're not ready to run on their They're not ready to run on their own. Can I tell y'all something? A lot of what we do on Sunday morning is those that are running on their own, they know about prayer meetings. They know about, y'all ain't liking me. They know about Bible class. You don't have to call them and remind them. Everybody say restoration. So I remember one time I bought in 1956 Thunderbird. Go online and get them. You got to get on your knees. Oh God, I thank you. But even after we got the parts, many of them had to be restored because of all of the crud and whatever that was on them. The church does not start with everything in place. I heard somebody say, I think it was Pastor Wallace was saying, I will bless the Lord at. That means that when you're still missing some parts, you still have to have your praise. Now we had said this, but I don't know if we really get it. Maybe not Elder Pharaoh, I know how to let God's people go. You have to understand that there is an identity that we must have with ourselves first. From the time, well, even when mother was carrying us, they already began to decide what they wanted, a boy or a girl.